Hi everybody. I don't know if I'm on or not. Can you guys let me know if I'm on? I'm really not sure if this is going to record or not. I think it's recording. Okay, hi everybody. My name's Debbie. Welcome to my page. If you're new here, write newbie in the comments or let me know you're new so I can talk to you. If you've been here a while, please sprinkle the video. It really helps me to be able to come back and inspire you all. So today, I was going to make a container out of some cardboard, like a pop box. But instead, I found this old coffee can outside. So I think I'm going to use this. And to start off, we are going to, I did these earlier, and I'm going to show you what I did. What we're going to do is line all these up, just like so. Let me make a little bit of room here. Oh, and then I got to open this one. Let me see if I can't get this one open. I'm not sure how many we're going to use here, so we're just going to play this by ear. This is going to be something you can use for your everyday needs. I'm going to use this for something to hold all the flowers I make. Right now I have a big box that I use, but I want something that will sit on my shelf or on my table. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make something that you can use to, you could even plant flowers in it. You could put fake flowers in it. Whatever you want to do. Be cute for all of those. I hope you guys can see me. I'm going to jump up here in a second and just make sure you can see what I'm doing here. Let me turn on my hot glue gun. Okay, yes, you can see. Is there anybody here with me? If you're here, let me know. Say hi. Okay, the only tape I have is this packing tape. So, you know me, I'm going to use what I have around the house. And what I'm going to do is just stretch it out and lay it down, just like that. I should have probably lined up my other ones next to it so I can make sure I'm getting the same. Oh, this one in the middle kind of went wonky on me. Okay, so I'm going to cut this one off. And I'm just going to do another one right about here. This probably won't line up with my other one. That's okay. Oh, Lord, this tape does not want to come off. There we go. Okay. It's probably not completely even, but that's all right. I'm going to use my brown Waverly Truffle paint. And I'm just using it to kind of stain. Hold on one second. Let me get my squirt bottle. I'm just going to add a little bit of water. Just like so. Just going to squirt it in. And then I'm just going to paint. And I'm using this as a stain, so I don't really want it to be too dark. And it's okay if it bleeds a little bit. We're going to do something with that, so no worries. This one overlapped, so I'm going to make sure I get underneath it there. Okay. Probably not done with that. We're probably going to use it again. So, again, I'm just going to grab some of this water that I have everywhere. just like so. Got a little glass of water here, so I'm just gonna spread it on. Kind of take off as much as I can. You can make this as dark as you want to. And there we go. So let's take our tape off. And hopefully yours won't bleed as much as mine did. Mine's a little bit, bled a little bit. Just like so. Take the tape off. Let me see if anybody's here with me. I don't usually come on at this time. I usually come on around 8 o'clock. But, so this is what we have. Let me see, where did I put my other ones? Here. Let me see if I got it kind of lined up right. No, it's a little bit higher. Okay, so let's start, and if we need more, we'll make more. Probably will need a couple more. So what we're gonna do is lay our little can down. Don't know if my glue gun is hot enough yet. It's not, so let's just wait a few minutes for that. While we're waiting on that, let's make a flower. I love using pine cones, you guys know that. Hold on. Forgot my bead. Okay. So here's our little bead. This is a 22mm bead. This is why I need containers. I have so much stuff, it's not even funny. But I love working with pine cones, and anything you can use around the house, like all natural stuff, is what I'm looking for. These are just pieces of pine cone that I cut off. Oops. There we go. Put these back in. This is what the pine cone looks like when you take all the leaves off it. And I love using these to make a bow, like so. You can make a cute little bow with a couple of them. And what we're gonna do is we are gonna start attaching. I start attaching right here where this hole is. Hopefully my hot gun is high enough. Didn't even think I'm probably gonna need my hot gun to do this. Hey, my hot glue gun. All I'm doing is gluing it. And just continue around. Now you can use shorter ones or longer ones. It's up to you. Just like so. These turn out so cute. And I'm just kind of bending them back a little bit. How's everybody doing today? It is gorgeous here today. Super pretty out. I was going to use cardboard to make this, but I was outside looking at all my flowers, and I found this coffee can that my dog's got a hold of. And I was like, oh, you know what? I can use that. So that's what we're using. And it's a little dirty, and it's a little chewed up, but that's the kind of stuff I like to use. Stuff that normally you wouldn't use, you just throw it away. Isn't that a cute flower? Look at that. And if you put another row around, you'll get this. Super cute, right? You could put other materials with it too. You could put coffee filters around it. You could put material around it. I hope you guys can hear me. I tend to talk a little bit low. I'm just that kind of person. I'm not a loud talker. Okay, so this should be ready to start now. This is another flower we're going to make in a minute. So let me get rid of those. This is wet. It's been out in the rain. It's a little wonky. We're going to make it look pretty, so I'm not too worried about it. And all I'm doing is putting some hot glue on here. Mine's not completely hot yet. And I'm just kind of try to go straight as possible. See, you can tell. Look at my can. Look at my can. Once it's dry, it won't be so wonky. It'll be better. Just right now, it's still wet. It's been raining here for days, so. It's kind of quiet here right now, so that's why I decided to go on a little bit early. Because it's much more quiet right now. As I say that, my birds start chirping. My birds are always talkative. I just gave them grass and some cucumber skins, some tomatoes, and all kinds of stuff. So hopefully they'll be quite content for a little bit. Let me jump up here in a minute and let me see who's here with me. Probably nobody at this time. Is anybody here? If you're here, say hi. Let me know I'm not here alone. I need some more glue. Yeah, I keep all my flowers I make and stuff in a big box. I have quite a few of them, and it's just always in my way. So I really wanted to make something that I can keep it out of my way. I can just kind of put this on my shelf. Or put it on my coffee table, wherever I need it to be for the moment. And this can is about the right size for me. Usually my dogs are all barking and it's kind of crazy, but they've all been outside and they're all napping now. So hopefully, we have 11 dogs. I'm a dog breeder, not a hoarder. So they're usually quite talkative and gets on people's nerves. It doesn't bother me so much, it just bothers me when I go live. Pretty much, that's the only time it really, really bothers me. I think we're going to be short a couple. Yep, we are. So I'm going to save my last one here to kind of measure so I can put my tape in the same place. I could use these ones on the back side where it really wouldn't matter much. Yeah, it won't matter. I'll just use these ones. Do you guys have anything that you could store in these? You could make one smaller. You don't have to use a coffee can. You could make one out of something smaller. I did make one out of cardboard a few months ago, and I'll show you here in a minute. See, these ones here are a little bit, my line is up a little bit. And that's okay, because this is going to be the back side, so I'm not too worried about it. Don't want to waste these ones I already made. And we might have to cut one here at the back. See, we have just a little tiny piece there. Let's see if I can't cut one small enough to get it put in there. All I'm doing is taking my scissors and just kind of cutting a piece. Maybe I can get it to fit. Should fit. And this is just for me, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Especially on the back side, I'm not too worried about it. Okay. Cute, right? Very cute. Let me set this aside. And let's work on our little feet here and our top part. I have a little skewer here that's in my plants, so I'm just going to use it. I'm just putting a little glue here to hold it in place for me, because I do want to stain these with the truffle paint again. Just want it to match a little bit. Oh, I don't know if the glue's going to even keep it in place. Might have to put more glue. These are the 1-inch beads. Yeah, it's probably not going to keep it in place. Maybe if I just put a little bit more glue. I might not be able to get them off. I'm not sure. This is turning out to be... These ones don't want to cooperate. The hole's quite big though, so. No, it's not going to stay. Okay, well, the other ones did. There we go. Just have to put more glue than normal than I put with my other beads. Okay, hang on, I got glue all over me. Hold on. Now we're going to take our same truffle paint that we have. We're just going to put some paint on these. I hope you guys are here. When I looked, there wasn't anybody here with me. I decided to come on early because all the animals are quiet. And Neil's working, so everything's quiet here. Which is hard to find around this place, let me tell you. It's so nice here today. Have you guys been out gardening or anything like that? I went out and checked out. I have a lot of flowers blooming right now, and I can't do my garden yet until my flowers all bloom that are in there. Or not bloom, but come out of the ground. Because I can't weed it until I know what I'm weeding. I don't want to pull out all my perennials. And I planted a ton in my gardens last year to kind of get the bees to come in. So hopefully it worked last year. Let's see if it works this year. I'm really hoping it will. Okay. I'm just going to wipe it all off. Get it wet. Kind of wipe it down. Let me see. I need a paper towel here. Hold on. 1 second. Okay. I need a little bit more water on these. Don't want them quite this brown. Now we have this. Let me get my glue off of them. Won't really matter because that's where I'm putting my glue anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but this one's got a lot on it. Okay. So we're going to put our little feet in here first. So let's put our feet in. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. Just kind of got glue all over everything. I'm just placing them one across from each other. Just like so. Okay, so now we have our little feet on there. I think I might move this one over a little bit. I disturbed it while it was wet. Let me put it back. So this is what we have so far. Cute, right? Cute, cute, cute. Okay, so now we're done with our paint. Let's put that away. And now we can start working on our lid. This lid, my dogs got a hold of it. They chewed it. I just think it's cute. It's got dog hair all over it. Jeez, oh Pete's. I even wiped it down, but it doesn't look like it, does it? This is going to go right here in the middle. Just like so. So what we're going to do is take our jute. And we're going to be using quite a bit of this jute. So I'm just going to start on the outside here. Not right in the middle because I'm going to put my bead there. I'm trying to figure out how far I want this to go. Let me see where's my bead. That's about right. Okay, so we're just going to measure that around our bead. No matter what size bead you use, make sure you kind of measure. And I'm just going to start going in a circle. Just like so. And you'll get into a rhythm doing this. Going round and round and round. And you don't really need a whole lot of glue, so just do a real light bead. Now I'm going to put my bead in. Just like so. Okay. I hope you can see this. Oops, come on, you stay. It helps if you go in a circle. Let me see if anybody's here yet. Okay. I don't even know if I'm live yet, you guys. I'm having a tough time trying to figure out if I'm even live. I think I am. It says live, so hopefully I am. I'll be happy when Neil is done working this weird, wonky shift that he's working. It's been not fun at all to have him working Tuesday through Saturday, and he works till 9 o'clock at night, which is not what he normally works. So it's been a big adjustment for us. He's an early worker, so he usually works at 6 and he's done really early. And so we can go do a lot of things. With him working these hours, everything's closed by the time he gets done. So we haven't been able to even go shopping or anything. So I'm really hoping this 3 weeks just flies by, because, oh, I don't like it. He doesn't either. He's not real thrilled about it. I always try to make things that are around the house, things that you can just use, that you normally would just throw away. So I thought this would be a really cute idea. And since I'm going to make it for myself regardless, I thought I might as well do a video on it. And you could totally make this out of cardboard. If you don't have any type of container that you want to use. I've made them out of cardboard, pop boxes. I'll show you this one I made out of a pop box in a minute. And as you start going out further, you might want to make your glue runs a little bit shorter. My glue gun's on low, so it's going pretty good. It's not drying up on me too quickly, but I'm moving pretty quickly too, so hopefully I might have to turn it on higher, make shorter runs here shortly. And see how this black is showing through? You can always add a little bit in there, or you can just start off in the middle. I just don't believe in wasting, so I don't really want to waste it if I don't have to. And as I'm going around, I'm making sure I push it down, just like that. Oops. Cute, right? This little piece right here, I didn't push down hard enough. Hear how quiet it is here today? This is not normal for my house. You guys, if you watch any of my other videos, you know this is not normal for my house at all. Usually the cats, we call it crouching with kitties, they walk right through, they lay down in the middle of my stuff. My birds are chirping, my dogs are barking. I mean, I hardly ever have a quiet moment. So, I tried to take advantage of this quiet moment, but I think it's either because it's a Saturday and everybody's kind of busy, or maybe this just isn't a good time of day to try to do a live video. I'm not sure. But there's nobody here with me, not even Terry. And usually Terry's here every time. And she might be a little upset with me because she usually watches me at 8 o'clock every night. So we'll see. Not sure. This one over here dried up on me a little bit. Too soon. If you're just joining us, yes, my dog got a hold of this lid. It was outside in the yard. The whole container was. And I happened to see it while I was gardening, so I grabbed it. And, not gardening, I was out looking at my garden. And I saw it outside and thought, oh, you know what? Let me take that in and do something with it. But we're going to go right over that chew mark, so it won't matter. And I just can't see wasting stuff, so anything I can use around the house to do my crafts. Let me see if anybody's here yet. Nope, nobody's here. I don't think so anyway. That's okay. If you're watching this on the replay, which I hope you are, stay till the end, please. It turns out really cute. At least in my head it does. Ooh. I got glue everywhere going on. The little glue strands, glue boogers, going everywhere. See how some places I'm getting really close to the edge and other places it's not? It's okay, because we'll just cut it and continue once it gets too far. A lot of glue on that one. There's my lovebirds. They were quite content. Hold on, I'm trying to get glue off my fingers. And here's the part the dogs chew. So we're just going to go right over top of that. And I'm just going to cut this little piece off right here that they chewed. Hold on, just trying to get these glue strings off. A little bit more right there. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to be putting together a wood candle holder, a really big one though that sits on the floor. So it's going to be a real big one. This part right here is just bugging me, so I'm just going to glue it down. There we go. And we'll be staining it and making it look really pretty. So I'm excited about that. I've been wanting to make one for a while. And I kind of need Neil's help to make it. So I have to wait for his day off, which is tomorrow. Because it's got some, well, I think I'm going to put some screws to the bottom. And every time I try to do screws the way that it needs them, I end up not doing very well. So that's what husbands are for. So I'm going to have him help me. Just on that part. Okay, we're starting to go around this lip here. This black lip. Going to go a little bit slower around this part to make sure I do it right. And then you, right there. Glue everywhere, guys. And then this part, just make sure you push it up against the sides. Can you guys hear my dogs playing? That's the St. Bernards playing. They're having a grand old time. They were taking a nap, and that's why I jumped on to do my live. I was like, oh, hang on, I'm trying to get this glue off me. Does not want to come off. I was like, oh, it's peace and quiet. Let's do this. But they're all awake now and starting to bark and play. If you guys are liking this, give me hearts, even if you're watching on the replay, because I will be able to see them. Let's see if anybody's here. Oh, Susan is. Hi, Susan. Glad you're here. We are making, I don't even know what to call it. We've made this so far out of a coffee can. And this is the lid I'm working on. I'm all alone because Neil's working, so I can barely read comments. I have to keep jumping up to read them. And it came on early because my dogs and everybody was sleeping. And it's rare that I get a nice quiet moment around here. And I thought I'd take advantage of it. Usually I come on at 8 o'clock. But every time I come on, my dogs are barking, my birds are chirping, my cats are walking through. Yeah, it's like mayhem. So, I'm trying to see if you're talking or not. And my dogs got a hold of this lid outside. I found this coffee can outside. And I thought, that would make a cute container. It's a little chewed up, but you won't be able to tell when we're done. And it was just laying in the yard getting ready to go in the garbage, so I thought I'd save it. Save it from the dumpster. Use it in my decor. going to use a couple sticks of glue on this one. And you're going to see some glue sticking up. You can just go around and trim them off with your scissors. No big deal. How's your day been, Susan? What you been doing on this Saturday? It's beautiful here. But I've been doing laundry and stuff, cleaning my house. I did go walk down to the mailbox, which is about half a mile away. So I got a good mile walk in today, which is always good. Okay, we're almost done with this part. Sorry, I'm just trying to pull these pieces of glue off. They're kind of showing. I think this is the last little bit for this. And it is. So let's just kind of glue that down. My poor cup over here is covered in glue. And I've got one spot here I want to just see this black that's showing right here, so I just want to get a little piece and put some in there just to hide that little spot there. That's all you need to do is just push it down in there. I need this to push it down. Like that. Okay, that part's done. There's some little glue spots. This is the one I've made before, and this one I made just out of cardboard. The inside's just made out of cardboard, but it turns out really cute. And this is pine needles that I used. Okay, I have some sticks here. I kind of want to put my sticks on here a little bit. Let me cut some here. Let me just place them around. See where I want them. What do you guys think? Should I just do 4 or should I do a couple more? 4 or a couple more? I think I'm gonna do 4. Let me try and cut these down a little bit. Oh boy, and it starts. Hey, Nova. This is why I jumped on it early, you guys. I was trying to avoid this. It happens every time. It really bugs me when they do this, but I can't really control the dogs too much. They're playing, and he's barking at one of them because he really wants them to play with him. I gotta cut this one just a little bit more. Hold on. Hold on, I got my clippers stuck. Come on, you. Alright, let's use my scissors. There we go. Okay. Let's put these back. Yeah. try to just put a little bit of glue. 'Cause I don't want glue beads all over it. Okay. This stick is a little wonky, so I'm trying to figure out how it's going to lay the best. Like so. Just like so. I should have brought out, maybe I'll go get it. I have some ribbon that would look really cute on around the body of this thing. I didn't think about it until just now. That's what we have for the lid. Cute, right? Super cute. Needs just a little bit of glue right there. Hold it in place. Okay, now back to the body over here. So we have this now. Super cute. Okay, here's the front. So I am gonna use some of this to go around, kind of just like this. So I'm gonna start in the back. We'll start right here on this icky spot. Continue around. That's why I said don't worry too much if it bleeds through, if your stain bleeds through, because we're going to cover it up a little bit. Any glue that's sticking out, just try to wipe it off with your finger without burning yourself. My hot glue gun is on low though, you guys. If it was on high, I wouldn't be doing that. I probably still would and I'd just get burnt, but probably shouldn't do it. This one it stained through a lot. Whenever I'm finishing, I always try to cut it on an angle because it helps it to blend a little bit better. Do the same thing at the bottom. Just gonna start right here. Go around. Goodness, you guys. They're tearing it up. When St. Bernards play, they play rough. I mean, really rough. Okay, keep going. Oh, here comes my husband. He's on a break. He works right here from home, so he's coming in. We have one of those automatic door opener locks that has a code. So that's what you're hearing, is that code. Hi, honey. You're home.
On break.
I know.
On break.
Yeah, I jumped on early
Yeah.
because everything was so quiet. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to jump on early.
Yeah.
And they just woke up. Everybody woke up.
Yeah, from their nappies.
Okay, so we got that much done.
Susan Hilson says, hi, Debbie.
I know, I saw. So this is what we have so far.
This is what we have so far.
Huge, right? I have a ribbon that would look really cute going around this. But instead of the ribbon, I think, let me find a good spot to put this. I think it's going to go right here. I have my flowers that, of course, I want to do.
Ooh, neato.
So I think I'm going to do them like this, kind of on an angle. I don't really want them up and down. I guess I have a little white one here. Let me see where it went to. Where did it go? My little white flower. Oh, here it is. This is a loopy flower. It's called a little loopy flower.
Oh,
So I think I'm going to do it like that. Just like so. Before we're done, I'm going to show you how to make this little flower right here. Just a smaller version of it. With this little guy. I usually don't like white, but I thought I would bring a little bit of white to this, just for a little bit of color. Because I love my neutral colors, but not everybody does, so. Okay, I think I'm good. Good job.
There it is.
Cute, right?
Yeah.
Very cute.
Look at that, look at that.
Okay, let's make this last flower. And
Flowers.
yeah, this little flower right here. What I did was I tea stained some coffee filters, and I just cut them out in a circle. The cat just went after my chihuahua. And you just glue them piece by piece, each one together. And I like to scrunch them up to make them a cute look. You can do them each individual layer if you want to, make them more fluffy. But that's what you get when you scrunch them up. And then when we take apart the pine cones, hold on, I'm trying to find one in my little bucket here. Here's one.
Did the cats get into the catnip again?
Oh yes, they always do.
They're acting silly.
If you cut the bottom off the pine cone, this is what you get, this cute, cute little flower. That you can put right in the middle, just like that. And I'll show you what I mean by the bottom. This little bottom part here, if you cut the, like 2 layers off, you'll get that cute little flower. So that's what we do. And then we just peel off all the leaves, which are these, the leaves. And I keep them in a bucket whenever I want to decorate flowers. So you can put that in the middle, just like so. And if you wanted even more interest, you could add these. When we make our little burlap flowers, I save all the strings. So if you wanted more interest, you could cut off a little bit of the strings and add it in around. Let me see. Maybe I'll do that. Just cut a little bit. Let's see what we can do here. I'm just going to open it up, just like so. And just add a little bit of glue on the inside. And just start putting just a little bit in there. And now we kind of squish it in. Squish is a word, right? Smoosh it in. Smush it. And do that all the way around. And like so. And it's all sticking to me. Just continue around. Looks like a hot mess right now, but it'll look cute when it's done. A little bit more. You just trim off your long ones and scrunch it back up. And it gives you a really cute little flower.
Just one tippy.
Just like that. Cute, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're all done, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you're watching it on the replay, let me know you enjoyed it. And sprinkle the love, which means S-H-A-R-E. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.